always great to be Hack in New Blork. New York. New York. New York. Speak English much?
It was a Saturday Night Live reunion when former cast member Will Ferrell returned to the NBC sketch comedy show to serve as host and join the distinguished Five Timers Club. The comedian kicked off his 5th appearance as host with an opening monologue, but the bit was quickly overshadowed when Ferrell noticed a surprise guest in the audience.
Excuse me, but you look a lot like Ryan Reynolds.
The comedian went on to majorly fangirl over Ryan Reynolds, making the actor very uncomfortable.
Can you just pretend I'm not here?
No way. It's too late. I'm locked in.
As far as the sketches went, Ferrell played a number of familiar and new hilarious characters throughout the night. Some highlights included a Thanksgiving-themed digital short where Ferrell played a father who insisted that he did not, in fact, cut a fart at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, I'm very sure. I didn't cut a fart at Thanksgiving dinner. I wouldn't do that. It's not who I am.
A Kenan Thompson-led sketch that looked at the alternate ending of The Wizard of Oz.
What was I in the dream? Was I a doctor there too?
And a ventriloquist whose puppet kept complaining about a man's hand being up his butt.
Help! Help! This grown man has his entire hand up my butt!
Elsewhere, the episode also tackled the most recent Democratic debate where Ferrell appeared as philanthropist and 2020 Democratic presidential candidate Tom Steyer.
Hi, guys. I'm billionaire Tom Steyer. And I'm running for president for a simple reason. It's fun.
Woody Harrelson reprised his cameo as Joe Biden, and there was also a mini SNL reunion with Maya Rudolph making a cameo as Kamala Harris, Rachel Dratch taking on Amy Klobuchar, and fellow SNL alum Fred Armisen took on his impression of Michael Bloomberg, who recently announced his Democratic 2020 presidential bid.
I'd love to see those Trump supporters come up with a conspiracy theory about a Jewish billionaire with his own media company.
And SNL's Cold Open, of course, continued their coverage on the Trump impeachment hearings, with Alec Baldwin reprising his impression of President Donald Trump, leading an impromptu press conference with Ferrell tackling U.S. Ambassador to the European Union, Gordon Sondland.
It's so great to finally meet you for the first time, by the way.
Oh, right. Keep the quid pro quo on the low. Got it.
All right, for more news and recaps from this week's SNL, head to THR.com. And until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Neha Joy.